Summer has been amazing. I want to take you actually first, 4 years before this, which is like 2007, when we started Entrepreneurs Roundtable, a nonprofit organization, to help New York City entrepreneurs in everything, in how to pitch, how to talk to investors, introductions to investors, and also introducing them to each other so that they actually can find co-founders and they can find the right business contacts. So over the 4 years, this New York City organization, nonprofit, we organized more than 75 events, and at our monthly events, the free events, more than 200 startups pitched, and more than 50% of these startups got funding. So last summer, 2010 summer, John, Charlie, and I, we were looking at this, and we were very excited about the quality of the companies pitching at Entrepreneurs Roundtable, and also investors that we know, and also entrepreneurs that we know, told us, why don't you guys do something more structured, more formal, help people more, instead of this like informal, very amateur event series. So we decided to put together Entrepreneurs Roundtable Accelerator. And the accelerator, the main format is some seed investments, and office space, and also world-class best mentors in the world, and also resources from our amazing sponsors. So our space that's in the heart of Times Square, actually in the very heart of Times Square, so many tourists there, we cannot even walk around. It was great. So I just want to show you a couple of things. We had lots of meetings there, some lectures, lots of one-on-one meetings. And I see many familiar faces. Most of you have been to our space. And we also had lots of pizza parties and lots of happy hours, lots of beer consumed, which is necessary. We also had like outdoor parties to introduce entrepreneurs to each other again. But overall, it was an amazing summer.
The centerpiece of our program was our 200+ mentors, many of which are here today. They very generously gave of their time, and these mentors came from all walks of internet and tech life, from startups, entrepreneurs, investors, functional experts, and I think the startups will all tell you they couldn't have done what they did without them. I'd like to pause for a minute and give a brief round of applause for all the mentors who helped out. In addition, I'd like to send a special thank you to the 10 operating partners. Each operating partner was the lead mentor for one of our companies and spent time each week with them, helping them through the program, making sure they were taking full advantage of all the resources. Many of them are here today. I actually would love for all the operating partners to stand up if you wouldn't mind. Collectively, between our mentors and our operating partners, they combined for more than 1,500 mentor meetings over the course of the summer. And this is just an incredible amount of work, both for the mentors and also for the startups themselves to take advantage of it. We're all told we couldn't have been happier with the way that everyone pitched in to try to make this as big a success as it could be. You're going to meet the companies in a minute, so I'm not going to spoil all their punchlines for you, but we couldn't be more excited about them as a group. To us, they touch on many of the most important areas of things going on in the internet today. From web to mobile, from SaaS to e-com, they're all doing really exciting things that we think are really important. We can't wait to see what turns into them. Or what they turn into, sorry. So we do want to share a couple quick stats on the companies collectively, and consider this our bragging on them for what they were able to do this summer. 100% of our companies now have users, and given that 3 months ago many of them were barely incorporated, this is a tremendous achievement for each of them, and we couldn't be prouder for what they did to be able to get here. In addition, more than 80%, or 80% I guess at this point, of the companies actually have revenue. For companies this early, we think this is absolutely an extraordinary achievement, so we wanted to make sure to say it twice. The fact that 80% of them were able to achieve this in such a short time, we think really speaks to the effort the teams made, the quality of the teams, and also the quality of their business models.
Of course, all this success could not have happened without our amazing sponsors and partners. First and foremost,